everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Front. As always, you can check out the website at leadtheteam.net for free sales training, for motivational content, and for leadership tips. And if you would, cruise on over to leadtheteam.tv and subscribe to the YouTube channel there. I do new episodes every Wednesday and Sunday, and I would love to have you join me here. Now, today, I'm going to be talking about being deliberate right now on The Front.
Thanks for tuning in to Lead the Teams, The Front.
Yes, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and join me today. My name is Mike Phillips and I will be your host. This is The Front, and today's theme is being deliberate. It's being on purpose. It's living your life on purpose. Now, I've talked in previous episodes about being deliberate when it comes to learning. I've talked about being deliberate when it comes to attitude, and I've talked about being deliberate in many other subjects. But what does being deliberate actually mean? See, the definition of deliberate is carefully weighed and considered. It's intentional. It's being calculated. It's actually giving that thought, deliberate thought, into what it is you plan to do. See, so often people get up and they just get going. They roam through their day without any sort of definition or plan. So often people are just there. Like they haven't given thought to what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. What's going to happen today? What's going to happen in the next 30 days, let alone the next year or the next 5 years for a 5-year plan. People are just cruising through life. See, social media even right now is a prime example of that. People just post stuff to post stuff. They don't give careful consideration to what it may affect, to who it may affect, to how it may affect them. People are just posting things to get likes and to get views and to get engagement. And don't get me wrong, I want people to engage with my videos and the things that I post on my social media also. But so often people just don't even give the thought. They just post it up and they share it and they don't give any consideration to what the effect is going to be either on other people or in the long term for them. Because once something's on the internet, it's there, right? So whether you wanted it to be deliberate or not, it is now deliberate. It's attached to you. Whatever it is that you're doing and saying, it becomes part of your online presence. So today I'm going to share 3 things that I think are key things you must do when it comes to being deliberate about your life. These things will help you grow and they'll help you gain and they'll help the other people that you surround yourself with have gain as well. And this goes for your personal life, your family life, your social life outside of work, your business life, right? The social media life. These are 3 things that I think if you practiced these 3 things, if you utilize these 3 things, I don't know that I like the word practice. If you utilize these 3 things, I think they will help you be very deliberate about your life. They'll help you live your life on purpose. So number 1 is vision. Vision is you have to know where you're going. You have to have an idea of the roadmap before you get there. Vision is built on belief. Vision is built on faith. Vision is built on want, right? What is it that you want so badly you can taste it? And you have that vision to just know that here is the end game. Here's the end result. See, you have to begin the map at this level before there is anything tangible. And the reality is if you can't see it, if you don't have the vision to build on, it's not likely you're going to get whatever it is that you're going after. Number 2 is you got to have plans. Like you actually have to sit down. This is the strategies and the tactics, and you have to make a plan. It doesn't have to be a perfect plan, but it has to be something that is important enough that you're willing to write it down. When you write down your plans, it makes you accountable. It makes you accountable to yourself, and it also makes you accountable to other people if you share those plans with them. But you can go back on it, going back to the making you accountable to yourself. You can go back and look what you've written down in your own hand and know that's something that I said I was going to do. That's the plan. That's the approach. Now, it doesn't mean you have to fall in love with your plan because like I said at the onset of this, You may not have perfect plans, but you've got to start somewhere. And that's the third thing. You have to take action. You must start. If you ask any successful person, anyone that you view as successful, well, what would you say is one of the keys to your success? And most everyone, you can tune in to hundreds, thousands of successful, high-level people on YouTube or in person, the people that you're connected with, that you view as a success. And they'll say, well, the first thing you got to do is you got to get started sometime. You have to go. You got to take some action. Now, just like planning, it doesn't have to be perfect action. You've just got to go. You have to be pointed generally in the right direction. Right? If you say, hey, I want to go that way, then, if I'm headed, well, that's close. You just have to be pointed generally in the right direction when you're taking action so that you can start to accomplish. You're going to get an outcome. If you start taking action on something, you're going to get an outcome. It may not be the perfect outcome, may not be the exact outcome that you wanted, but there's going to be an outcome, and it's likely that it will be a more beneficial, a better outcome than had you not started at all. When it comes to taking action, you've heard the saying, if not now, when? It's now, right? It's now. Go now. So in closing, be on purpose. Be deliberate about what it is that you are doing. If you want something and you want it bad enough, see it, plan it, do it. See, I could have saved another 8 minutes out of that if I just jumped in and said, hey, be deliberate, see it, plan it, do it. That sums it up pretty well. Hey, so that's my whole message today on the front. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and join me. I really appreciate it. If you've gained something out of this episode, please do me a favor. Share it on your social media. Share the video. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. Participate in the comments that are down below. I would love to engage with you, and often that gives some really good ideas for future themes and future shows. It'd be awesome. Make sure go and check out the Lead the Team shop on my website. You can pick up all kinds of cool stuff. And until we speak next, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. We'll talk to you soon, everybody.